This is Signal Points for the week of February 1st, 2026. I'm Travis Zeiler. Here are 5 signals I'm watching right now across Bay Area multifamily, including one execution detail that's quietly separating the assets that lease efficiently from those that don't. Beginning with number 1, unit mix is starting to matter more than it has in years. Across the Bay Area, studios and 1-bedroom units are leasing materially faster than 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom units, even when pricing is comparable. That reflects who today's in-movers actually are. More single professionals or couples, fewer large households, and more emphasis on flexibility than space. That doesn't mean that larger units are bad assets, but it does mean that they require more deliberate positioning, pricing, and expectation setting than they used to. Number 2, the perception gap between well-presented Class B assets and Class A properties is narrowing. Renter behavior data shows that most renters are eliminating options before they ever book a tour, based almost entirely on how clearly a property communicates itself online. In that environment, presentation quality is compressing the gap between asset classes, often before price even enters the conversation. Over-designed assets with unclear messaging are being filtered out earlier, while straightforward, well-positioned properties are staying in the funnel a lot longer. Number 3, leasing risk is quietly shifting from price to time. Across the region, leasing decision cycles are longer than they were pre-2020, while operating costs remain structurally higher. That means that vacancy duration is now one of the biggest drivers of NOI pressure, and not just rent levels. In other words, a unit sitting vacant for an extra 30 or 40 days often costs more than a modest pricing adjustment ever would. Number 4, marketing quality is no longer separate from asset management. At the institutional level, leasing clarity, presentation quality, and narrative consistency are increasingly treated as underwriting inputs, not promotional extras. This is because leasing velocity affects income stability, and income stability affects valuation. Execution quality now shows up directly in financial outcomes. And number 5, video has shifted from a marketing add-on to an operational tool. Listings with clear, accurate video content generate more interest, and they also reduce unqualified tours, shorten decision loops, and improve renter self-selection. In a market where renters decide earlier but sign later, video functions as a filter, not just a conversion tool. When you look at these signals all together, the takeaway is simple. Time has become the most expensive variable in leasing, and execution determines how much of it you lose. The advantage this year will be less friction, not just more demand. This has been Signal Points. I'll see you again next week.